Hello there! Hello, and welcome. Thank you for joining. I did not expect you to join so fast. Anyways, to everyone watching now and potentially in the future, hello, I'm Luna, and this is gonna be my first stream. I am very nervous, for obvious reasons. I prepared a bunch of stuff to say and whatnot. I'm still quite a bit nervous to say everything out loud, but I'll be here for approximately 1.5 hours, so until 6:30. I will mostly be drawing, talking a bit about what I want to do, what this channel is for, and just things in general. And I will also have a bit of music running so that people who want to join, drink tea, coffee, other beverages, just draw, listen to me rant and yap, or anything like that, they can have at least a bit of background music. I will probably have to adjust it because I don't think that I adjusted it properly, so. Anyways, I will start the music on relatively quiet for now. Okay. Does the music sound okay? Alright. So, what am I gonna do today? I will mainly be drawing my channel banner, because as potentially people might have noticed, it's not exactly present. But yeah, that's what I will be doing for the activity and what can be seen on screen. As for what I will be talking about, there's quite a bit actually. So let's get started on who I am. I am, as I mentioned, Luna. I'm an artist, a programmer, a gamer, a wide variety of things actually. And that's what I'll be doing mainly on this channel. For starters, or at least until I have a bit more time, I will probably focus more on streaming because they are a tiny bit more time effective. Is that a word? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it is. Oh well. But yeah, until I get things sorted out, get a bit more time, or at least manage my time a bit better, that's what I will be doing first and foremost. And after a while, I will potentially start releasing short form videos as well. I definitely wanna release animations and whatnot. I'm actually creating a story for which animations would be quite beneficial. Its name is, for now, When the Stars Fall. It's a story I'm currently working on with the help of a very nice person. Hopefully they know who I'm talking about. Or at least I hope you know yourself. Anyways, not that. Moving on. Basically, it's about a character and how they learn. How to summarize it? Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to lower the volume for myself a bit because, my gosh, it's loud. I can't even hear my thoughts. Hopefully that doesn't... Oh, no, it does. Okay, how about... there. Okay, I lowered it a tiny bit. Sorry about that, I just barely can hear my own thoughts, and that gets in the way when the person is as nervous as I am. So, anyways, the story. Yeah, it's about my OC who goes on this journey of, well, self-discovery, recovery, healing from past traumas. Basically, it's set in a world where gods are haunted. And they are many of them are going into hiding, a lot of them are retaliating, so the world isn't exactly in stasis. It's ever-changing. Towns don't really exist because attacks and wars just make it impossible to stay in one place. And the story is about how that might change, how the main character, views things a bit differently, and how they want to change the lives of gods and people so that they live more so in harmony. Maybe that's a bit of a crude summary, but that's basically what this is without giving away too much. And in the future, I will probably be working on a website too, because I'm not exactly satisfied with any place that I could submit my story on. Instagram would be a nice place, but it's hard to go and reach back to older episodes. You have to scroll for eternity. Webtoons, potentially nice option. I don't exactly like where they are going nowadays, though. YouTube, well, I am using YouTube, so there's not much to say about that. But I'm using YouTube for streaming what I'm doing. So I'm planning on making an entirely new website for my story specifically. It's gonna be interesting. I'm very much a junior when it comes to programming, so I don't exactly know how things will come along just yet. But we will see. And on the other hand, I will probably also be gaming from time to time, although that's probably going to be far off in the future. Currently, I just wanna focus mainly on my story. Oh, on that note, I almost forgot to say, but I will most likely be streaming myself drawing the comic and panels from it. So whoever joins in will get sneak peeks. And bits and bobs like that. My streams will probably mostly be on Thursdays. I don't think they will be on any other day, as I'm quite busy, unfortunately. Trust me, if I had the option, I would much rather stream and draw every day. Sounds like a bit better of a pastime than what I'm doing currently. But it's fine, I will make it work in one way or another. Yeah. If there is a stream, then what it's gonna look like is that I'm going to be doing about potentially five different things. As I've mentioned, I will either be programming, gaming, doing some kind of art for the channel itself, drawing stuff for the comic, so like pictures, character sheets, comic panels, sneak peeks and the like, or animating stuff. And that's basically what most of this is gonna look like. If there's no stream, I will do my best to actually announce it and let everyone know in case you're waiting, but on the other hand, if there's no stream, yes, you are getting sneak peeks. If there's no stream, then apologies. If there's no stream, then I'm probably going to be working on stuff that I can't exactly show on YouTube, or parts of the comic or projects that I can't showcase yet because they are a surprise. These will probably be reflected in, well, scheduling, but I also try to announce no streams. I'll also try to announce no streams on YouTube if I have the time and energy. Maybe I'll even try to say so if we have no streams at the end of each stream next week. I need it. Hopefully everyone understands my rant, I'm sorry. Or another possibility is that I might be resting if there's no stream. I will, as I said, will try to announce stuff like that. Cannot promise that I will always announce it. I am often forgetting stuff like that. But I will try to make it consistent so that the people who do want to watch and dedicate their time to watching me do have the heads up they need. Welcome to people joining him now. It's nice having everyone here. Oh gosh, I am I am getting a bit nervous if I am gonna be honest. I mean, I was nervous to begin with, but oh gosh. It's nice to have everyone. I'm currently just working on tiny sketches of what could the channel banner be because I don't exactly have a concrete idea in my mind yet. I did have an idea of just having a moon, as you can see here, and I definitely want to have my character, the channel mascot, the character that represents me, Luna, in the picture somewhere. Not entirely sure how yet. I'm not exactly good at drawing backgrounds. I haven't exactly drawn many backgrounds in the past, so I'm very much stepping out of my comfort zone today in many ways, and in more than just one. Thank you, Funny, for the encouragement. It's nice to have you here. Anyways, I don't exactly know how I want it. I love composition and stuff like that, but actually learning how to do it and making something coherent, that is not a skill I have yet. Oh, what about like this? I do want the forest in the background. And just a bit more of a dark theme, I guess. My character could be somewhere here. Maybe leaning against. Or curled up. How should I go about it, I wonder? Sitting is nice, but maybe not exactly what I want. I do want them here, though. No. Composition, my love. Why must you be so hard? Yeah, another thing I might potentially be doing when I'm not streaming is just researching how to do composition and basic art stuff. I mean, that will probably have to come in handy as eventually too. You know what, that's not actually bad. Well, forest. Is it too complicated? Too much though? I mean, the flow goes like this. Should probably go like this. Okay. Remember, Luna, how does the eye wander? We'll probably start from here. I mean, that's the main focus with everything going in. Composition. Maybe I should make this a tiny bit more leaning in. No, no, I forgot to put things on a different layer. Oh well, it's permanently stuck there. Whatever. What about this though? What is that gonna be, huh? Probably not much, if I'm gonna be honest. Indeed. Composition is a little gremlin indeed. Composition is a nightmare. Ha! Yes. I am trying to use stuff I remember, golden ratio included. My gosh, is it hard though. But you know what? I think we are going to stick with that one. And now I need a different layer for background because I messed up a bit and... Okay, background... Concepts. I will name that one concepts. And I shall name this one background. I said background, not space. Okay. It's probably gonna need white to fill it in. Yeah, like that. Nice and white, so that I can actually draw on it. Okay. I should probably start with, no. Sketching things out a bit more. I'm gonna cut this. Apologies. I'm gonna cut this one down so that I have an easier time making it show up without having to constantly switch back and forth. That's the price I have to pay for forgetting to put it on a different layer. But it's fine. I will make it work. One way or another, I will make it work. Okay. Now for actually sketching out stuff. A sketch. By the way, for anyone I am potentially misleading, I am not actually disorganized. I usually don't name my layers. I'm just a bit nervous and my nervousness comes out in organization. Such an interesting predicament. Okay. I honestly don't think I will be finished with this today, by the way. As much as I would love to have it done. I am very much slow. I am very slow. In general too, so if you're joining into an art stream to have a finished drawing ready by the end of it, I will probably have to destroy your expectations because that's almost never gonna happen. I will actually have to get into learning a bit more about perspective and stuff like that too, because I feel like it would help a lot with what I am doing. That will come eventually. This, I do not like how this one looks. I liked the original. I do not like how it currently looks though. I like the curve. The outside curve is really nice. I'm keeping that. I'm very much keeping that. Layers are also little gremlins for not knowing automatically when you need a new one and not reminding you to put something on a new layer. Why yes, how dare they? How dare they not tell me that, hey, you are drawing on the wrong layer? Someone should really design a drawing program that has a consciousness of its own and just lets artists know that, hey, you are messing this layer up. Please make me a new layer. This is not good. No. Nada. If that were to ever happen, I feel like artists would... Or at least I might buy it. I'm not sure about everyone. It would be an interesting development, just think about it. An art program shows up that will let you know that, hey, you messed up, that should be on a different layer. It would need to have a human level consciousness where it understands what the person actually might want and have an overview of things. I feel like that is not an easy feat to achieve. But hey, who am I to tell what the future may hold? For all we know, like in 2 years or something miraculous like that will actually come out. Maybe even I will create something like that. I don't think I will. I'm not that much of an expert when it comes to programming, even though I am a software engineer. But you know, that's fine. I'm not going to limit what's possible. Trees. Should it be trees or clouds? I cannot draw trees, that one I know. It's not like I can draw clouds either, but I'm slightly better at that. Oh, an application like that would definitely save so much time. Especially when you realize that, wait, I have been drawing the line art on the sketch layer and now I have to erase everything and create it on a new one. Oh gosh, I can't even tell how many times that one happened to me, and it's just mildly infuriating. Mildly infuriating indeed. Anyways. Trees or clouds? Both trees and clouds? I'm not entirely sure how that would work. And it might overwhelm the whole picture. Or would it? Good question. Back to sketching. Wrong layer! Actually, I may have a stupid idea. A very silly idea, one might say. Get rid of the moon there, please. Thank you. Get rid of this one too, please. Thank you. Look, Luna is sitting on the clouds. Oh, I actually kind of like that idea. I still cannot draw clouds, but I mean, there's a first for everything, right? And then I would just need myself to be... And then there would be tiny stars over there in the background that I cannot draw with such a tiny brush. You know what? I'm fairly certain Krita has star brushes. Yep, there you are. No, that's too big. Whee! I said whee! How about this? Cloud, moon, my character. Maybe I could add... No, I think the Northern Lights would be too much. Wait, and then we have clouds and one with only trees. I mean, technically speaking, I could make... oh, sorry. I could make two versions. That would take twice as long, though. So I would be without a channel banner for twice as long. I do like the clouds one. I really like the clouds one. I can imagine the clouds. I really want to add Northern Lights as well. But that will probably be after I actually get to drawing, and I will have to look up how to draw Northern Lights, or at least get some references. Ah! No, please don't. I almost knocked my microphone over. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Also, thank you. I think Luna would also look adorable in the clouds. By the way, just a fun fact about Luna. They are going through a design change as of now, because the one in my profile picture is kinda dumb. I actually love their markings. The colorings I was thinking of changing, or at least adding it in a different way, because I kinda wanna make their body black, so like white head, black body. We'll see. I'll probably have to design them on stream with everyone, or something like that. Something along those lines. I mean, it could be fun. I would definitely enjoy some input from anyone watching. Anyways, now it's my turn to comment. Anyone drawing alongside me? Or something of the similar? Drinking tea? Coffee, beverages, relaxing a bit. Would be nice at the very least. Once again, wrong layer. Nice. Are you drinking tea too? Nice. What kind of tree do you... The tree? What kind of tree do you have? How about a cypress tree? What kind of tea do you have? This looks nice for a concept. Ooh. I would take a weeping willow as well. I absolutely adore them. They're such beautiful trees. That was a place I used to go to when I was a small child. And it had one weeping willow that I would always play with because it was ginormous. The leaves reached all the way down, and I just loved playing with it. Anyways, not weeping willow. Green tea with peaches sounds absolutely amazing. I absolutely adore that. I currently have mint tea, peppermint tea. It smells very strong, but it tastes very nice. I don't know if anyone ever tried peppermint tea. I highly recommend it, in case you haven't. That is, of course, if you like strong flavors and mint in general. If you don't like mint, please do not try it. That is not a good idea. Alright. Time for me to try and make it more concrete, I believe. Here comes the hard part, I think. Oh yeah, wanted to say something because there is actually something coming up that will probably take up what I will be drawing in the upcoming month. I don't know how many people watching know. I hope at least a few of them do. Or maybe they don't, I'm not sure. But Art Fight is coming up very soon. And it's been my absolute dream and desire to actually join in one of these art fights. Because it's genuinely such a nice idea to have to draw other people's characters. It's a nice exercise, plus I absolutely adore it when people actually enjoy what I draw for them. It's such a nice feeling. But yeah, I will be participating in that, which is in 2 months. At 1 month, technically, because we are at the end of April. And it starts on, I think, June. I will check in a second. I don't want to say anything that's misleading. Oh no, it actually starts in July. Then I am correct, it's 2 months away. Then it's not next month, but after next month. But I might start preparing for it next month too. But yeah, I will have to draw character concepts, not character concepts, but like character sheets that people can actually draw. And anyone who is watching will get to watch me draw the characters, or at least 3 of the most important characters that will be in my comics. So that's something to look forward to. But yeah, art fight is so much fun. I'm genuinely looking forward to it. It's genuinely been a desire of mine to join, but each and every time it happened, I just convinced myself that I am too busy, there's too much to do, and most of the time I was actually too busy, so it's not like I was lying to myself, but still, it's in the summer and whatnot. But yeah, this time I definitely want to commit to it. I genuinely just want to join in, have a bit of fun, even if I don't participate that much. Just enjoy things a bit. Hopefully get the characters of some other people drawn. Maybe get some attacks myself, although I don't know how many people will actually attack me. I'm not that well known. But still, I bet it's gonna be fun. The people I've seen participate are genuinely nice people. So, at least that one eases my worries a bit. We will see. But yeah, that's what I will be doing in the upcoming months, potentially after I finish drawing my channel banner. Big ears, I really like big ears. Big ears are nice. Problem is they do cover up a substantial amount of the face, which is not that nice. But it's fine, I will solve it somehow. Will you also show how you draw others' OCs as well during the art fight? And you shall also take up the challenge to attack me. Ah, thank you. I cannot wait to see who you attack and what you draw. I shall attack you back, that's for sure. Anyways, will I also show how you draw others OCs as well? I think so. I don't think there are any rules against live streaming your attacks. So I think I will. I will definitely first have to check out if there are any rules stating that I cannot. But if there aren't, then absolutely yes. I will probably also have... Or wait... Wait, I'm realizing something. When is Art Fight happening again? July. I might not actually. I don't think I will have my computer available to me during July. I will definitely post the attacks. I'm not entirely sure if I will be able to stream them though. We will have to see. Words are not wording. If I have my computer available to me, I will definitely stream my attacks. If I do not, then I will post them on Instagram. But one way or another, I definitely want to be able to share what I drew. So you don't have to worry about that. One solution that I can see potentially happening is me recording my art fight attacks and just uploading them as speed paints. That's something I can see happening because that one I can more or less do, even with my setup unavailable, the current one. The reason why basically I'm currently streaming from a normal computer, so PC, desktop computer, whatnot. And during July, I will only have my laptop available for me. And my poor laptop is a tiny bit old, so I don't think the poor thing could handle me streaming from them. I am very protective of my laptops because I absolutely adore them. They are light of my life when it comes to electronics. And I really, really don't want risking hurting them. Risk hurting them. So recording the drawing process, maybe in parts, maybe together, is something I can potentially do. And then I can upload it with some kind of music over them. If I will actually manage to stream or not, as I said, we'll have to see. I wouldn't expect it, but if I do manage to do so, I will make sure to let everyone know. If not, then at least you guys know why I'm not present. But yeah, I will definitely post my attacks. Wait, how does this one work again? Yeah, like that. Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing your characters as well, Fonny. I'm curious who I'll manage, which character of yours I will manage to attack. Don't forget to prep for the art fight too, though. Make sure you have some character references so that we can actually attack you. I feel like I'm making this torso a bit too big. Time to size it down a bit. Yes, indeed, you do have to draw for art fight. I know, devastating. Drawing for art fight, unheard of. I mean, how else am I going to attack you if you do not have characters out? I would like a different color for this. Do not like that. Oh yeah, another thing that I could mention in relation to the website that I'm going to make. It's gonna be more on... how do I say this? I'm going to stream the whole process of making it and upload the video later on, because genuinely I want it to be somewhat educational. Plus it might help with my portfolio for applying for jobs, which would be nice, not gonna lie. Actually showing that I have a great understanding of front end, back end, and whatnot, and I'm very resourceful, is good when it comes to job hunting. Wait, you can maybe try using mind reading, and then you can see my imagination of them. Buddy, that's not how it works. I need tangible stuff. I am not a mythical being that can actually conjure up other characters, other people's characters in their mind. Unfortunately, I do not yet have that ability, even though I would absolutely adore to have that ability. I do want to see your characters. Please draw characters. Let us see your beautiful characters. I will be expecting them. Very much expecting them. Anyways, back to the website. Yeah, so I want to stream the whole process to make it somewhat educational for those who potentially want to build their own website. I will be basically like the trial and error person who will somewhat try to showcase what is available and how people can make their own website with limited resources. Because I currently have very much limited resources. I don't have many things. Like, money is not something I have, so I have to make do with what I do have. And that one is experience and knowledge of services that potentially could help me make a free website with free backend, front end, and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This looks mildly weird. I don't like it. And another thing concerning the website is I genuinely want to make it as accessible to as many people as possible. I know in today's world, accessibility for different groups of people is not that wildly available. So while I know that a website is probably not going to be accessible to everyone, I do want to make it at least somewhat accessible to those who I can. So, for example, color blindness is one thing I can very much accommodate for. Maybe I could make a little switch that allows people to apply colorblind filters to the entire website. That is something that's entirely possible, and I do plan to implement it if I have the ability to do so, which I genuinely hope I have the ability to do so. And I will try to collect and see what other people and groups I can accommodate for. And yeah, I will do what I can to make sure that those who wish to access my website, no matter of the limitations they may face on other platforms, they are accommodated for on mine from the get-go. It will probably be hard and it will probably take a bit longer than if I would just go with a basic approach. But that's not the kind of website I want to create. If there are people who are nice enough to actually watch my streams, listen to me yap, I want to make sure that no matter who they are, they get what anyone else would do, no matter the limitations. Of course, I'm probably not going to be able to accommodate for everyone, unfortunately, so I was thinking of how I could accommodate for someone who is blind, for example, but that would require a comic reading, and that might be better to just do on the YouTube channel, if I can even get myself or anyone to read out comics with me. So that's one example that I'm not entirely sure how to accommodate for yet. But even so, I will try to look and see if there are any ways. Maybe there are options, maybe there aren't. I'm not sure who to reach out to yet or how to reach out. But I will do what I can. I will definitely do what I can. So yeah, everyone can watch me build my website with me. Anyways, I apologize for everyone having to watch me just basically redraw the butt of my poor Luna. My brain is mildly malfunctioning at the moment, which is not a good sign. I'm okay, no need to worry about that. No, there is no actual malfunctioning happening, I'm just spewing out nonsense. I'm just not entirely certain how to get this one. As I said, I don't exactly do perspective a lot. So drawing a character from behind, especially a fox, is mildly hard, or rather it's a challenge. Not an unwelcome challenge, but a challenge nonetheless. But it's fine. I'm here to learn. I'm here to make sure I grow. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoys watching me suffer while I grow. That came out weird. I apologize. Welcome to my channel. You can watch me suffer as I try to make sense of perspectives. I'm sure it's a blast. I want to tilt this one a tiny bit, because I do not like how you look. I would like to exaggerate. Please let me exaggerate. Thank you. Like so, maybe? Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that actually looks kind of nice. Maybe a bit more of a curve? Apologies. This will eventually become a tangible drawing, I promise. Your favorite hobby is watching me suffer while I try to figure out how perspective works. Wow. I never realized that I have such fans. Fascinating. Maybe I should suffer more. Is that what you would like? Would you like me to broadcast my suffering? No, no, we are not going that way. We are not going that way. My gosh. There is a lot I need to learn, that's for sure. But that's okay. I'm here on this learning journey. And I will figure things out. One way or another, I will. Tiny feet. This sketch is acceptable. Thank you. Oh shoot. Ah, it's past 6. Oh, apologies, I got a bit absorbed in trying to get the tail perfect. Anyways, I believe that is it for today. This is the progress. I think it looks quite nice. Or at least I'm liking it so far. But anywho, thank you to everyone who joined, who watched along, relaxed, and drew with me. And I hope to see you all again next week. To continue drawing the channel banner. Maybe even finishing it. Who knows? Anyways, I hope everyone has a good day or night, wherever you all may be. Goodbye.